What is this? Are you recording?
You want me to take it out?
Please.
The recording, yes.
Okay, wait. Did you catch that awkward tension? The moment she realizes she's being recorded is the first ripple in what's about to be a legal tidal wave. What would you say if a courtroom camera suddenly focused on you mid-crisis?
See if they filed it. Do you know if this person is going to show up today?
Yeah, he's got it.
Okay. We're just going to do probable cause now. You now are charged with unlawful restraint. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. We will do this now. And then after that, we will just have you wait right over there for your lawyer to come. Hopefully they will show up. Okay. I love it. Good morning.
On August 5th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a hostage event at a townhouse in Harris County, Texas. The reporting, who is the project manager of the townhouse complex, called 911. The reporting indicated that the defendant was wearing an all-black religious garment and had a face mask. She had locked one of his employees.
This part right here is where things start to heat up, literally and legally. Cutting off power and water to force a tenant out? That's more than just shady landlord behavior. In Texas, it could tread dangerously close to harassment or even coercion.
A witness, who was the maintenance man for the townhouse complex, went to go check on the tenants to see if they were okay. The reportee indicated that the defendant locked the steel gate, which would not allow the complaining witness to leave. They had a key lock on the front and key lock on the back side. The tenant did not have the key to the back side of it, so if she locks the front, there's no way to pass through the gate.
Okay, so the unlawful restraint is out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside?
It's a gate, and then like the gate in the porch, on the porch, like a burglar gate.
Okay, so I'm assuming, so here's the door, and then you have, I guess, what, like those black burglar bars that they say?
Yes, Your Honor.
So he couldn't get into the house?
He couldn't get out of the house.
And he couldn't
She
get
locked
out?
him in the house without electricity or air conditioning.
And no back door to get out? No window? I don't understand.
We're getting there, Your Honor. When officers arrived, they spoke with the complaining witness, who said that he escaped 5 minutes prior, and the defendant and the witness were still inside the home. The complaining witness reported the house was really hot because the air conditioning wasn't on. Complaining witness stated the back patio door was also locked, and the defendant had locked him in. The defendant had made a motion at the time to her purse, which the complaining witness believed, or which made the complaining witness believe that she had a gun. The witness corroborated the complaining witness's story. And
I don't understand how this person cannot just unlock the door and leave from...
It was locked. It's so the door.
Key locks on both sides of the door? That's not just a fire hazard. It could be a major building code violation. Why does the layout sound like a trap? Anyone else thinking this went from civil dispute to a horror movie?
Doesn't this person have a master key? Or I guess this is a residence, right?
He doesn't have a master key, Your Honor. He's the maintenance man for like the condo association. So he maintains the condo. Each of the units has its own keys.
How long was allegedly stuck in the house and how did he get out? This is unusual. And why? Was there well, I guess...
He was attempting to turn the power and water back on in the unit because she has been repeatedly turning off the power from the tenants who live there. He told her repeatedly that he wanted to leave.
So presumably she's outside at this time?
She's in there with him, Your Honor. She asked him to sit down on the chair. There's a video that shows complainant asking defendant to let him go multiple times, and with her telling the complainant to shut up. I don't have the means by which he had left the apartment, Your Honor. I just know that he got out at some point. He got out 5 minutes before the officers arrived.
So he was able to leave 5 minutes before the officers arrived?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did she let him go?
So it says, for the OR, at least the duration of time, I know that was asked, was an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to see how he left. I'm trying to read through the OR to supplement your questions, Judge.
I don't know if I'm ready to rule yet. Ms. Ivasieli, are you sure that you're going to have a lawyer here today? Because I'd like to hear your side.
A lawyer, yeah. Tony Graham here.
I don't want to rule just yet, but I'd like to hear your side. If there's...
I'd like to be silent. I'd like to wait on my lawyer.
Well, right, and I'm not asking you to say anything now. When that person gets here, then you talk with them, and then we can
Yeah, sure.
address
Yes, sir.
PC of
Yes, you are.
that. So do you mind just taking a seat for me and then just giving us a heads up when your lawyer comes?
Here comes the judge's decision on probable cause. And remember, probable cause doesn't mean someone's guilty. It just means there's enough to move the case forward. Do you think the evidence so far stacks up?
For now, I am going to find that there's probable cause to go forward. If something develops in the future, I've told that you guys can come back and we can argue about probable cause. The only thing I'm going to ask you is please do not have contact with the complaining witness in this case and don't be in possession of any weapons. As long as you can abide by these and you do not pick up any new cases, you will be fine with us. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but please stay in contact. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant, okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, so just no contact, no weapons, and that's it, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Just to go back to the body cam issue itself, right? The body cam issue itself, like, say if I were to file a motion to restore property or return property, it's been tagged, so I don't know how we're gonna.
I mean, I don't think that you would have any opposition to that, would you?
I do, at this juncture, I think Clavell said the body cam, like to retrieve her body cameras from HPD evidence.
On a motion to restore, Judge, I just need to talk to the investigator and see if we're retrieving it anyways.
If you're what?
If we're gonna retrieve that footage to make it available, I think we're already in the process of doing that. That's the only thing that's holding me back. But right now, I'm objecting because of, it's a part of a pending investigation. At this point, I just need to confirm it with the investigator.
Do you want to set it a couple weeks just to see if that happens?
Yeah, I mean, I really just need a week, but yeah, a couple weeks.
Are we judged because, like I said, he's.
I'm awaiting her appearance.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, she's not gonna have to come here, so
2 weeks would suffice, Judge.
whatever you want, I don't care. Yeah, because you guys fight over whatever day, and then, I mean, if you want to, I'll grant your motion to get it back, though.
Yes, sir.
If they're not gonna get it back first, so.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Have a week.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi.
Just a little bit down so I can see your eyes.
Sure.
That's, okay. How are you?
Good.
Ma'am, you've not picked up another case. You're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you.
Judge, if I could just confirm the name.
Agbacielo.
On April 1st, 2025, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas regarding a disturbance. Law enforcement officer made contact with the second complaining witness who stated that he was inside the apartment when he heard the first complaining witness outside getting yelled at by the defendant. The second complaining witness went outside to see what was going on, and the defendant yelled at him to stop putting things in the pothole in the parking lot. The second complaining witness told the defendant he was fixing the hole. And the defendant threatened both the complaining witnesses, pointing at them with their fingers, making a pistol shape with their fingers, saying, "I'm going to shoot you."
Wait, you said there were two complaining witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I have here. It says, "I'm going to shoot you," towards both complaining witnesses.
And we have Ms. Agbacielo making the alleged threats.
Correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there's only charges one.
There's only, yeah,
Just
All right.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the complaining witness?
Theo Strong.
Is it a known person? Because we have priors with Ms. Agbacielo and there are assaultive and, pretty dangerous priors. Any of the same complaining witnesses?
Does not appear so, Your Honor. I'm looking through it. No, Your Honor.
Now we pivot to a second charge. Terroristic threat. A finger gun, gesture, and a verbal threat? It might sound small, but context is king in court. What do you think? Idle threat or serious intent?
Condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We can give you time. So what I'll have you do now is I'll have you sign a receipt of victory while you take a seat while we draft the bond conditions.